Mike Deacon is our studio guest this morning, and Mike's a town councillor, a district councillor, and I'm told he says he's been doing it for 138 years. No, that's not true. He's been a councillor for 38 years,
32.
Which is, my apologies, 32, which is a hugely long time. It's longer than most of us are married in this modern divorce-oriented society, isn't it, really? Mike, one of the things that nobody seems to really know is what different councils do. Now, at risk of boring all our listeners into a comatose state, I'm going to ask you the key question. What does Felixstowe Town Council do? What is it actually in charge of, and what does it occupy its time doing? They've got the lovely town hall that's filled with people. I don't know who they work for, but tell us what the Town Council actually does.
Okay, Chris. The Town Council is an organisation, one of the local authorities that represents the people of Felixstowe, the other two being the County Council and Suffolk Coastal District Council. Now, the Suffolk County Council and the District Council have representatives from across the county, as in respect to the County Council, and as across the district in respect to the District Council. Felixstowe, however, has members that are just drawn from the town of Felixstowe. There are 5 wards that draw in a membership of 16 members. We operate from the town hall, which the town council, as you rightly say, owns. It's the home of the council. It accommodates Suffolk County Council's registry office, Suffolk Coastal District Council's resort team, and the Felixstowe forward team. It can be hired for weddings and a range of community activities such as meetings. It also owns Walton Community Hall. This we converted from the former Salvation Army Citadel, and we were able to provide an element of social housing as well. So that's well used by the community in Walton, very pleased about that. We also own Broadway House, which is the centre for Old People's Welfare Association here in Felixstowe, and again it includes an element of social housing. We own land off Peakwood Hill, and that's currently being considered as a community nature reserve. And the council also owns and maintains the war and flood memorials. We look and make recommendations of every planning application that pertains to Felixstowe. We can't actually make a decision, but we are a statutory authority for looking into such plans, and we meet every fortnight to consider them. We fund the Christmas lights, provide seafront floral bedding, and run Felixstowe in flower. We arrange the remembrance events in conjunction with the British Legion, provide a youth forum that enables young people to engage with our town and to discuss the issues as they see them. We own and maintain the town's CCTV system. We have provided a number of waste and doggy bins and supplied some play equipment and some leisure equipment. Trim trails immediately come to mind, where we have 2. Support for our Twin Towns partnerships in Germany, Basel and Salzwedel, and we also produce a bi-monthly newsletter. We make available grants of up to £15,000 per year to support eligible local organisations, and we provide key annual funding to support a wide range of local organisations again. We recognise the hard work of the people and the town, and we present them with a civic award, those that qualify. And we actually appoint from our membership members to 20 outside bodies in the town. And all this happens with less than 10 full-time equivalent staff. And as I said earlier, they are directed by a 16-strong council. And you get all of that if you're a Band D taxpayer for the princely sum of council tax, £5.61 per month.
That's amazing. One other thing I want to ask you while we're on the topic of what the actual council does is there used to be 2 things that were said about effectively the town council, or effectively parish councils, which was cemeteries and allotments.
Yes.
You manage those as well?
Yes, we do. Sorry, did I ignore that?
I think you ignored cemeteries, which I
beg your
was
pardon.
told were the key factors.
Yes, they are the key factors, and that's very remiss of me because that is very important.
Yeah.
They are our principal statutory duties, frankly.
Right, so cemeteries and
Allotments.
allotments.
Yeah.
So you actually own those?
Yes.
Or, yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So there's a huge amount of stuff there, isn't there,
There
actually?
is, yeah.
And a lot of it people don't have much idea about.
They don't.
But the one that constantly arises all the time when people are talking is, why doesn't the town council do, or why doesn't the town council say, is about things like planning. Currently, there's a lot of people going on about, I think, I'm sorry guys, but this is the way I feel about it, a lot of people have been going on about the design of the Premier Inn, for instance, and saying, well, why couldn't the town council do something when it was at planning? The reality is, you could affect it, I suppose, by saying we don't recommend it or we do recommend it, but that's the limit of the town council's power.
That's the limit of any planning authority's power. The plans are submitted to an authority, be it Suffolk Coastal, which is the planning authority for this area, and they forward them for our comments. You can say that you either like it and accept it or refuse it.
Right.
You can only look at the plans that are in front of you and comment on those. You might actually say we've refused this, but if you came back to us with this or that altered.
But as a town council, if Felixstowe Town Council says, oh, we don't like the look of these at all, no, we don't want to recommend it, that doesn't mean that the district council, which is the planning authority, that doesn't mean they have to take your view into account.
No, they don't have to take our view into account. Well, they do take our view into account, they don't have to act on it.
But they can ignore it.
They can ignore it.
Effectively.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go on to the carpenters for a moment, and we'll come back to Mike in just 2 or 3 minutes.